the way that we are trying to find the truth, we are trying to find common ground is through argumentation. We basically trying to see, okay, are we on the same page? We make models and we are questioning each other and we are giving our opinion and we're asking the other person their opinion and see whether we are on the same page. And we are challenging the other side to say more or to say, oh, but isn't it true? Trying to see whether their way of reasoning actually holds true, whether it's logically true, for example. On the other side, in Japan, there is more of a consensus thinking. We are trying to see, okay, how does the other side feel? We carefully adjust our opinion to say, oh, we're on the same page. That's good. So that's how you create your own truth. But if a person that is from the Japanese mindset is going to engage in business with a European, the European will ask you, why do you think so? Oh, because no, why do you think so? And why is that true? Can you explain that to me? Now, the Japanese person might be very puzzled because he's not speaking Japanese. Probably he's speaking English. He is not used to actually expressing his opinion because basically that doesn't matter so much. It's more important what his organization thinks. And he's not used to actually being challenged directly as a person, as a one-to-one person. So the European might think, maybe this person is not so smart. Maybe this person is not sincere. Anyway, he will not have a good impression. So that is a gap. How do you overcome that? It's a big challenge, I think.
At that time, at this case, how do you going to solve this issue?
Right.
How do you going to solve this issue?
Well, I think a very important way to solve this is that you need to give some kind of autonomy to your business people. If you are going to micromanage them, if you are going to insist that whatever they do, they need to come back to their head office, if you don't give them anything to negotiate with.
Responsibility delegation?
Yes.
It's impossible.
Well, and that it's impossible because maybe it's not being accepted.
No, many cases, responsible person, they don't want to take responsibility.
Right, but why? Because they don't want to fail. Why do they want? They want to fail because they will be punished.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
The problem is that you should allow your people to fail. A business deal that doesn't work is also a good deal because maybe it was better that the deal didn't work.
But this kind of discussion, I think, useless for Japanese company. No? This is the system.
But if you want to globalize, if you want to be successful, I think, and if you want to gain trust,
it's impossible. Top executives, they're going to 100% for sure. They'll say, "Okay, I delegated."
Then why is it that if I talk with anybody who ever attended
The
school, they all tell the same story?
Most difficulty is Japanese company kind of approval system. Also, government system is also they are difficult to change. And anytime they're going to make a judgment is, I think, after going back to Japan.
Right.
And Japanese company same after going back to Japan to negotiate to settle the issue. あ、すいません。はい。はいはい、すいません。はい。はい。はい。わかりました。日曜日行きます。はい、すいません。ありがとうございます。はい、はい、はい、はい、はい。Serious, it's always that they call me.
How often do they call you? Is it only
once
today?
A month, once a month.
Oh, okay.
Once a month. And my mother has some cases vomit.
Yeah.
Only vomit, I think, is a problem. And also, she cannot handle by herself, okay? So, there's all people that watching her, what's happening, situations, what's going on. So, health situation, condition change, they're going to let me know. Mm-hmm. And they're going to take the hospital and they try to take röntgen.
Is she better now?
Yeah. But I don't know what's happened. Because of age, 90 years old. What's happened? 90.
Oh, she was young when she got you.
90, yeah?
She was young when she had you, when you were born.
Oh, yeah. That's, by the way, okay, just, this kind of sort of, problems, Japanese people do know that.
It's an institutional problem.
System.
Yeah, system.
So if you're going to propose them to change, no, it's impossible.
They don't want to change it.
There's no solution, but you need to go into consider how European people thinking overseas those kind of systems, Japanese system. How do they believe that? And you can tell them, but not more than that. If you're going to propose, they're going to change, but this is useless.
Really?
They cannot.
But what's important is the result, right? It's not okay, but that's a European thinking. I think if you really want to make this work, then the result should be central. So it's not okay. This is how I do things, and I want to get different results. No, you need to change how you do things. Otherwise, you will not get different results. If you keep on doing the same thing, and you expect different results, you're stupid. So you need to change your ways. Otherwise, you will not get different results. Therefore, if you want results, I really recommend to reconsider how you use your negotiators. But that's result thinking. That's also part of my culture, my cultural background. So we think first about results, and then we say, okay, how do we get there? So, and there are no dogmas in that respect. So that we cannot do this, we cannot do that doesn't exist. Maybe we decide that we don't want to do it, but that's different. That basically means that you have other interests that are more important than the result of your negotiation. Maybe you're right. Maybe
I don't know how they're going to solve these issues. I don't know how they're going to solve these issues.
Well, it is. If you look at this gap, the overview of the gap, it's huge. It's very challenging for the guys who need to do it. The guys like Takahashi-san. I really think that he's up for a very, very, very big challenge to make this successful.
Even if Takahashi even if he's going to bring back to Japanese, his boss cannot understand the true situation is going on.
Right.